Station, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
Houston station is ready for the event.
JAXA PAO, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
Station, this is JAXA PAO. How do you hear me?
Loud and clear. I'm ready.
さあ、野口さん、よろしくお願いします。
Noguchi san, thank you very much for the event. So here he is from the sideway. Hello, everyone. I'm calling from International Space Station. I'm Soichi Noguchi. Noguchi-san, hello, good evening. What a way to appear. I'm Asami Abe, MC, and we are going to have 3 people who are chosen to do the job of interviewing astronaut Noguchi, and also actor Takumi Saito, a special reporter. And they are going to interview about your work in space and your view of work as an astronaut. So without any ado, what is your impression of Takumi Saito? What a question you're asking.
安倍さん、こんばんは。今日はよろしくお願いします。斉藤匠さん、はじめまして。
Hello, Abe-san. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Takumi Saito, nice to meet you. And I have been watching your activity, your actor, your model, and you're also a movie director. You are such a talented person, multi-talented person, and you are doing various work. So you cannot stay. And you are also in the spaceship Yamato, so you must do very well in the space work as well. Hello, I'm Takumi Saito. I'm honored to be in this event. I'm wearing the same matching blue suit. And yes, you're right. I played the role of the person who protects the Earth. And so as a role, as an actor, I went into the space, so I feel very close to you. And so I'm looking forward to hear a lot from you. And you are on ISS. And what is your mission that you're working on at the moment on ISS?
はい、斉藤さんね、本当に今日はよろしくお願いいたします。宇宙での仕事、いろいろありますけども。
Saito-san, thank you very much for this opportunity. Yes, there are various works in space, and the location where I am is Kibo, Japan Experiment Module. This is experiment module that Japan developed and made, and here there are various experiments that various researchers propose and conducting. So we are doing various science. And this International Space Station is jointly operated by 16 countries. So this is the only joint experiment laboratory that is owned by humanity. So if something happens to this laboratory, I have to fix, and then something new arrives, we have to add those pieces. So this is International Space Station research area. So I think my mission is to protect and maintain this laboratory. So there are a lot of activities and work in space. So what kind of work do you do, Saito-san? Well, it's going to be a smaller scale, I'm afraid. I also participated as a job search commercial. I also direct, and I also grow various little vegetables, kaivare radish, and not based on myself, but sometime, maybe in the future, some space-related work I would like to do. But it's not unrealistic, thanks to Noguchi-san, because I feel very close to you, thanks to your activity. Space-related work, the most attractive area I would like to hear from Mr. Noguchi, please.
はい、ありがとうございます。そうですね。いやもう本当に僕は斉藤さんとかがね、宇宙に来ていただいて
Thank you for that question.
一番だと思いますよ。
Yes,
ここでの仕事の一
I
番
would
の
love to have Saito-san to come to the space, and if you could do work here, that would be wonderful. And I think the biggest appeal of doing work here is that there are a lot of big works, and there are 7 crew of us, not just we astronauts, but hundreds of people are working on the ground together with operation controller and accomplish something really big. The other day I did extracurricular activity, and it was close to 7 hours, very difficult job, but thanks to the support from the ground, we could do this in the space out of the vehicle, and I think this is such a big appeal of doing work in the space. So it's the joint operation together with the ground and the space to accomplish mission. I see. So Noguchi-san, when is the timing that you feel that you are working so much in space?
そうですね。はい。もちろん、先ほどご紹介したね、船外活動とか、ロボットアームを使った作業みたいなのは、
of course, extracurricular activity is one, and operation using robotic arms. Those are the dream stage for us astronauts. So that would draw attention of a lot of people and accept our capability. But not only that, I work together with a colleague. And sometimes we are not successful in assembly work or experiment, but together with other people, together with the ground people, and solve those issues, those are the moments I really feel the sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. And actually, immediately before this dialogue, one of the crew were trying to install a panel on the wall. So everyone gathered and had a lot of talk and supported, and we could successfully put the panel on the wall. And those are the times that I feel happiness working together with a colleague. So those are the moments that you feel the greatest joy working with your fellow colleague. I believe that you would have days off. How do you spend those days in space?
はい、宇宙での休日大事ですよね。基本的には土日は
we do have holidays, and those are very important times. Basically, Saturdays and Sundays we have days off, and we can do whatever we like. For example, I can take a lot of photos. Some of us love to take photos of the Earth. I also do that. And the most beautiful subject is the Earth. In the space, the image changes every minute, very beautiful with the light and the water. So just taking those photos would be very satisfactory moment. Also, when you have a talk with your friends or family on the ground, and also watching TV dramas and movies, and actually the movie that you are in, the movie, and actually I saw it so on the in the ISS. So our friends and family sent those movies to me. Oh, I didn't know that you would view those movies and programs in the space. Thank you very much, Noguchi-san and Saito-san. From now, we are going to take questions from those who are chosen from a lot of applications to do the job of interviewing Mr. Noguchi. Tanaka-san, Konishi-san, and Tokunaga-san in this order. Starting with Tanaka-san, please. Hello, I'm Tanaka. I'm company employee, and I feel very close to the space. And so what kind of job, a part-time job I'd likely to be created in space, and any job that you would like to have around you? So, could you hear the question? Let me repeat the question. So what kind of job or part-time job are likely to be created in the space in the future? Yes, I understood your question. Tanaka-san, thank you very much for that question. Yes, there would be various kinds of jobs created. So far, only professional astronauts are coming to space, but maybe going to the space would be the professional work, but what we are going to do in the space would be more important in the future. Therefore, the kind of jobs that you do on the ground would eventually come to the space as well. But so far, at the moment, there are a lot of astronauts who are actually medical doctors, but there aren't any nurses at the moment. It would be nice to have nurse astronauts around us. Actually, that happens quite often that we would like to have them. Well, that was a great comment that eventually all the jobs would be in the space as well. Now, Konishi-san, please. I'm a senior of university. Kako Konishi is my name. Actually, I have two questions. One is that starting from this year, I understand that the humanities background students are also can apply to your job and how we can contribute. And if you are not an astronaut, what kind of job would you like to do?
はい、小西さん、ご質問大学4年生ということでね、これからいろいろな仕事を
Thank you for the question. You're a senior in university, and I believe that you're going to challenge all kinds of works, I believe. And next fiscal year, we are going to recruiting next class of astronauts. It's not fixed yet, but the criteria or the qualification used to be only scientific background, but the idea is that the humanities would be also included. I personally agree that it is very important. It's a very good idea to have humanity background astronauts in the future. There are two reasons. One is that there are a lot of female employees at the JAXA. They are actually better JAXA members. And even just in JAXA, they are doing such a good work. So I believe that they will do very well. And with humanities background and of course the technical people as well. So and the humanities people are also doing very good work. And I'm sure that the humanities and also administrative type of work would be needed in scientific space development. And there are a lot of scientific experiments that we do, so maybe it's good to have scientific background at the beginning. It's not that they cannot understand those at all with humanities background education. So if you acquire those knowledge as well, you would be able to do a lot of different diversified work. Thank you very much for that. Now, Tokunaga-san, please. Hello, Noguchi-san. I'm from Shizuoka. My name is Tokunaga. I have a 1-year-old boy, and I hope that in the future he would be able to live in the space as well. How, if we are to live in the space, what kind of way of life do you think there is? And also, what kind of work do you think there would be in the future when that happens? Tokunaga-san, thank you very much. So you have a son of 1 year old, so you must be really looking forward to his future. maybe not such a big difference whether you are on the ground or in the space, and at least that's what I hope. What's happening in us on the Earth, work or industry, they may be also expanded to the space and also on the moon surface as well. So those people on the ground and those who are staying in the space for a short period of time, how they can collaborate, and by doing that, there would be no limit. And a lot of people, I believe, are doing telework, the remote working, and probably those who are working in the space would be the ultimate remote work, I would believe. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for your question. So we are about to use up all the time that is allocated to us. So lastly, we would like to have your message to Saito-san and other participants.
はい、本日はこのような形でね、直接お話できてとても楽しかったです。MC の安倍さん、そして斉藤さん。
Thank you very much for this opportunity that I could talk with you, Abe-san, MC, Saito Takumi-san, and all the interviewers who participated through the application. Thank you very much all for your participation, and also those who are viewing, and also those who applied for this job. Thank you very much for that. Only 1 month is left for me to stay in ISS, and I would like to enjoy to the full, and I would like to communicate the way we do our life here and the future of the space. So I would like to have your support. Lastly, we would like to have a photo session with Noguchi-san. So please pose. And the participants, and also Saito-san, please smile to the camera. Now, this is a great opportunity, so I would like to ask another pose. So starting from here, I would like to have Saito-san joining, so 5 of us. So maybe I should do the same as Noguchi-san. Thank you very much. We could take a great photo and great smile. Thank you very much. And Saito-san, this is a great opportunity. Would you send some message to him? Noguchi-san, I really enjoy your SMS, and thank you for sending the message and information to us. And thanks to that, I can feel very close to the space. We are in difficult situation, and we tend to be too narrowly focused, but thanks to your broad perspective of space, we are being helped a lot. And 1 month is going to be a long and short time, but I hope that you will enjoy the rest of the time and be connected to the ground. Thank you very much for your time. So lastly, Noguchi-san, would you give us a few words?
はい、本当に斉藤さん、いろんなお話をね聞けて僕も楽しかったです。そして会場の皆さん、
Yes,
ネットで
Mr. Saito, thank you very much. I myself enjoyed this time very much, and also those who are in the venue, and also those who are viewing from over the internet. Thank you very much for participation, and let's work together for making this life better together. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the ground. Thank you very much for your participation. Thank you again. And once again, Mr. Noguchi, thank you very much for your participation.
Station, this is Houston ACR. That concludes the event. Thank you.
Thank you, Soichi, and all participants from JAXA. Station, we are now resuming operational audio communication.